New players should be healers, and I'll show you why. If you're the type of player that is new or that has been playing for a bit, or even if you're really good at 1v1 with somebody, but once you play Outpost Rush, then all of a sudden you get one-shotted by a group of people, well, I made this video for you. First of all, I believe you just need to chill out for a bit. Maybe just be a support player and support other people and observe how people plays Outpost Rush. As a healer, you're practicing observing your surroundings. In the military, there's a thing called 5s and 25s, which means you're observing who's around you within 5 meters and who's around you further from 25 meters and further. And that helps you get a understanding of what's going on in the situation, of who you're gonna have to heal and what enemies are around you. So the three abilities for beginners on the life staff is Keen Beacon, Sacred Ground, and Divine Embrace. Okay, so here's an example of what Keen Beacon does. I'll shoot it to one of my teammates, and if it sticks, it stays on. It stays on to them. And it should last about 15 seconds. See it go, ticking, ticking. Continue the heals, and it's gone. Okay, so Sacred Ground is actually a much stronger AoE ability that does healing, but with a shorter duration on the ground. And I'll show you what that looks like. So I'll place it on this guy. It's not in the greatest spot, but right here is what that one looks like. Keen Beacon is actually much wider. If you see the one on next to it, that's actually the enemy's Keen Beacon, which is much larger and lasts forever. Well, not forever. 15 seconds, while the Sacred Ground only lasts for 10 seconds, but with a much stronger healing. And depending what gear you have, it also provides Fortify. Alright, Divine Embrace is a single target healing. You could use it for either your teammate or yourself. And I'll show you what that does. Are you mad? Okay, so perks on the life staff that I recommend. One, you have to make sure it stays on focus, but Season 10 is going to come in soon, so you will no longer need to worry about the attributes on the item. So for now, we will worry about what type of gems you're using and what perks. So the first perk is Blessed, Refreshing Divine Embrace, and Refreshing Move. Blessed will give you 12% more outgoing healing efficiency, and then the gem I'm using is it will give you 15% more damage and outgoing healing while at full health. And then Refreshing Move, light and heavy attacks reduces your active weapon cooldown by 2.5%. And Divine Embrace, this one's the one of my go-to perks for a life staff. Refreshing Divine Embrace. When Divine Embrace is used on a target below 50% health, reduce the ability's cooldown by 73.27% and gain 6.19% of your max mana. And I'll show you an example of how the Refreshing Divine Embrace works. Okay, I'll show you the difference between when you heal a person that is below 50% health compared towards someone who is not 50% health. So here it is. Healing Haku. You see there? I healed him and he's like almost losing health. And then my cooldown is pretty much instantly the cooldown is instantly ready to do another one. And here's the next person. I'm gonna have to heal him. Heal him while you're mad. See if you heal someone that's not below 50%, the cooldown will be 4 seconds. So if you heal somebody below 50%, it's going to reduce pretty much a split of a second. and you get to heal him again. So let's do another footage. Watch it again. Healing Haku. Instantly ready to heal another one. While you're mad. And here's when I took a risk to be in the front lines to heal a teammate. I heal him with Divine Embrace. Then I tried to escape. Got stuck there. And eventually, I just get away. Okay, so escape plan. Usually, whenever you're doing something, always picture yourself. If this happens, this is what I'm gonna go to in a very, very bad situation. And abilities. What kind of abilities are you gonna use for escaping an enemy? Normally, I like to use a hatchet. The ability is called social distancing, and also berserk. Then over here, I found myself into a very bad situation. I noticed a lot of men were going down. I am constantly observing the situation, and I'm constantly moving around, not being an easy target. And as soon as it gets way too much for me, I plan for an escape, I use berserk, and then I use Stormform, so nothing's really stopping me. And one thing to know as a healer, if you're doing your job, and you're doing a great job, everybody's gonna start attacking you. Because they cannot get their kill if the healer's doing their job, healing their teammates. So look at that. Everybody's gonna be right after you, ignoring your teammates, and they're gonna do their best just to kill you. And also, eventually, if you're always doing really great as a healer on each OPR match, people are gonna know who you are. And when they see you, they gonna instantly start attacking you. And also, probably ignore the other healers and go straight towards you. You see how everyone's all bunched up over there? That's what you're looking for if you're trying to score more points as a healer. And I like to combo the Sacred Ground and the King Beacon for more healing. Play second for Jayo. Okay, another important tip is communicating with your team. So, luckily for me, I have friends to play with on Discord, and I let my team know that I keep getting shot at by a musket dude. Is Sacred Haku? Man, that freaking Lord Mog just keeps shooting at me. Yeah, someone can. Nice. And there goes my teammate, chasing after that guy. Thank you. Gonna heal Cornell. You see how easy it is? All you gotta do is spam healing abilities, make sure you're in a safe spot, and you're scoring points. You see this entrance spot? Keep an eye on that. That's usually where the clump is at, and that's where you usually want to set your beacon, Sacred Ground. Oh shit, and the more heals you do, the more points you get. Yeah. I normally don't like showing what I placed on the match for just to be humble practices, but it's easy for me to score pretty high because I'm a healer. And yeah, not every match is perfect. Eventually, enemies will put a lot of pressure into you. Eventually, they'll kill you. And that match, I actually got killed, I think, 2 times. But of course, I'm not gonna clip that. That's stupid. So remember, learn to dodge, avoid attacks, survive other attackers. Always have a escape plan, and always observe the situation of who needs to be healed, what enemies are around you, and what kind of protection, cover can you find to be at. So positioning is actually a very important key. I hope this video helps out. Yeah, if you want to find more, I have a lot of content on TikTok, and now I'm starting to do more on YouTube. But anyways, y'all take care. Thank you for watching the video. See you all later. The Cuijo, he does damage. Yeah. Princess Seiko and Haku. Here we Haku. Oh shit, I'm gonna cool down Ashra. Heal Ashra. That freaking brute, man. That's two of them. Yeah, I'm in trouble. Being my ass kicked by Bruce. And the oh my god. What the hell was this? I'm still I can't believe we survived this.